The mid-season update of Season 5 in the finals is here with a lot of buffs and, well, some nerfs. Sorry, heavies, I didn't think Charging Slam needed a nerf, but don't worry, my gun got a nerf as well, so we can rally together. But anyway, one of the buffs that got my attention was for the Cerberus 12GA. You know our shotgun we got at the start of Season 5? Now, I tried this gun when it came out, but it had some issues, especially consistency, and there's 3 bullets in it, so I need consistency. I don't have it in my life, so I need it in this game.
He ain't lying.
So let's see how these buffs work. Starting off, we got a damage increase from 9 to 10, which doesn't sound like much, but when you make that a percentage, that shit's 10% increase right there. And with it being a shotgun with fire rounds, technically, that's going to annoy a lot of people, certainly the, you know, smaller sized people.
Oh, yeah.
Next, we've got a slight decrease in the bullet distribution, so your shots could be way more consistent, and that also plays into the fire rounds. You hit more shots because it's more consistent. You're going to set more people on fire, and who doesn't love setting people on fire? And lastly, the Cerberus now reloads 0.15 seconds faster for a full reload, but the second shot reloads just as quickly as the last shot. So whenever you're in trouble, you can at least get 2 shots in before you die to a full health heavy. So since we talked about the buff, guys, I'm going to be breaking down some of my gameplay on what not to do with the Cerberus and what to do with the Cerberus. And believe me, it's not the easiest gun to learn, but hopefully after watching this video, you're going to at least get some insights on how to use it. So starting off, I'm going to be showing you what not to do with the Cerberus, and believe me, guys, I went through it here, so if you're going to leave me a like, I'd appreciate it. Since the Cerberus has a short range and the dispersion rate is really bad, you need to get as close as possible, but if you're out in the open like I am, you're going to be dead. So right here, I've been caught off guard by this guy at a distance, so I just pinged it to my teammates, wait for a second, and I just got myself out of there. I'm going to remember his face and get his ass later. Always remember, it's 2 shots to kill a medium and a light, and 3 shots to kill a heavy, so a heavy you might have to reload a couple times, might not get consistent shots, and this guy was melee, so I couldn't really get close to him, and he embarrassed me. With the Cerberus only having 3 bullets, you got to realize that if you get in the middle of fights, you're going to have to reposition because you just don't have enough ammo. As you can see, I know I'm outnumbered, so that's how I'm dying. The Cerberus is probably one of the best guns to kill light right now, but you've got to take your time with your shots because you've got to remember their mobility is so much better than yours. You've got dashes, cloaking devices, so just take your time with your shot. There's a lot of gunfights, guys, you shouldn't really take, and that being 2 heavies with a flamethrower with the Cerberus. Biggest counter possible for it. Now I've got really no options. My own teammate is dead, and I'm about to join him. Now, we all want to get kills, but sometimes you've got to really evaluate your situation and kind of like understand something might happen. I don't know how I survived this. Please don't ask me how. But luckily, I've got awesome teammates, and these guys had no clue. Just want to give a quick shout out to the finals.wiki, guys. Absolute legends for putting all this stuff up for every single gun or patch notes constantly updated. Big shout out to them, guys. I highly recommend checking them out. Want to learn more about laws, Easter eggs as well. You want to go through that. They have so many things. Want to give a quick shout out to them because obviously it helps me massively on the video. Appreciate it. Now we've worked out what not to do. Let's get into what you should do. So this guy right here, I catch him on his own. I'm at a pretty bad distance, but I noticed the thing I can go through with my DMAT. So I'm going to DMAT. He does have the pike, so that was the only way I'm going to survive that guy. So always reposition with the Cerberus when you can. So right here I am on my own a little bit. I take some shots. For some reason it doesn't connect as well it should do. Then I see his teammate jumped out with the shotgun. Now I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, but best thing for me to do, movement and take my time. He did try and punch me out, but not today. Now this applies to all guns, guys, but don't always chase fights. Now right here, a light comes up. I embarrassingly do whiff my shots, but there's just no point chasing them. And I'm realizing with the Cerberus, I'm at such a range disadvantage. There's no point really see the guy on the roof there. There's no point taking it. I might as well just help my teammate out. Now, there probably wasn't the brightest res. Like, I mean, I'm not the brightest person on the planet, but I got the job done, I suppose. I'll stress this one enough. Close the distance when you got the Cerberus. Think about it like this. You are basically the equivalent of a light double barrel, but without nowhere near the mobility. So I always recommend to close the distance when you can. Always capitalize on people's distractions. Never be scared when using the Cerberus. You've got to push forward. 1v1s, just like right here. If I went backwards, might have not done enough damage and got my ass out. A healer does help as well. The best combo, in my opinion, dematerializer with the Cerberus. Open up close distances. I might go up on this medium here. His teammate's about to kill me, so I close the wall really quick. But the fire comes in so well. That's the buff right there. Next time, always help your teammates out. But with the Cerberus, it really intimidates people, and you can save your teammates a lot of the time. Helping teammates out is a really great way to use the Cerberus. You're going forward with your teammates and you're going to help them pick off kills a lot quicker. Using cover is so crucial with the Cerberus. You've got to take their disadvantages and make them advantages by using the cover. You know, you got high output. I'm in a small building, so I'm just going to keep going around the environment. I go up, See his teammate, he reses, get him out, and you basically just want to use small corners, guys, as much as possible with the Cerberus. You've got to capitalize on these situations. You know what I mean? Nice little sweep. Practice is key with the Cerberus. It's a high risk, high reward gun. You got to get in people's faces, so you might die quite a lot when you first start using the Cerberus, but eventually once you work the environment, you can use dematerializer or smokes or anything like that just to evade the enemies. Once you've learned that, you'll realize the Cerberus is a really good gun, and you can actually close the distance more than you think. I hope this video helps you out loads. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. Also stream on Twitch and YouTube every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so stop on by. If you want to leave me a comment, I'd absolutely appreciate that. It'd let me know that these videos are well received, and thank you for basically getting to the end of the video, because majority of people don't, so you know who you are. If you did, you're an absolute legend.